You will not believe this. There has been a 51% decrease in this county located in the Texas Hill Country. What's going on, guys? My name is Ryan Rendon, your favorite real estate agent right here in the Texas Hill Country. I've been updating all of my buyer and seller clients on where we currently sit with our real estate market right here in the Texas Hill Country so they can make the best decision for them and their families. In today's video, we are covering 5 different counties right here in the Texas Hill Country and where each one of them stands with the real estate market. If you want me to do specific towns or zip codes, just let me know down in the comments below. Okay, so what we're going to do in today's video is grab the real estate median sales price numbers for May of 2022 for each county and then compare that to December 2022 since we do not have January yet. And then we're actually going to grab May of 2021 and see how those compare to one another, since a lot of people consider that to be the mid-pandemic market. Okay, so number 6 on this list is Kendall County, which consists of Boerne, Comfort, Candelia, Waring, and Bergam. Honestly, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. Okay, so Kendall County is located to the northwest of San Antonio and Bandera County, and the most popular town within this county is going to be Boerne, just because of the shopping, the deep German roots, and its proximity to San Antonio. Now, Kendall County during May 2022, which a lot of people consider the height of the market, had a median sales price of $535,000. Now, again, I want to point out that this information, this data is based off of the median data, median sales prices, because in order to get you the most accurate information, it's honestly best to go off the median price, because some county to county may have more new construction than others. They may have bigger sales at the beginning of the year comparison to the later half of the year. So to get you the best, most accurate information as possible, it's honestly best to go off of the median data. Now let's compare May to December, which had a median sales price of $590,000, which was a whopping 11% increase year over year, and making it the only county on this list today with a positive growth from May to December. So if you bought a home back in May of 2022, your home value is potentially worth almost 11% more than what you bought it for back in May of last year. Now, if we can compare that to May of 2021, you are up 17% with a median price being just over $502,000 during that time. Okay, so here we go with number 5 on the list, which is Bandera County. Also located just to the northwest of San Antonio, a little bit more on the west side, but it comprises of Bandera, the town itself, which is the cowboy capital of the world, Medina, Tarpley, Vanderpool, and Pipe Creek. And like I mentioned, Bandera, the town itself, is known as the cowboy capital of the world. So really cool small town, small population, but there's some really awesome things to do, such as swimming down at the Medina Creek River. You have, you could have a cold brew, drinks at the 11th Street Cowboy Bar. There's all kinds of breweries around town, restaurants, shops. So honestly, if you have not been to Bandera yet, I highly suggest taking a trip for a weekend and just staying there and enjoying some peace and quiet in this small little cowboy town. Now, Bandera County is down 11% from May to December, with a median sales price sitting at right around $360,000, which dropped from $400,000 in May. And if you look at that compared to May of 2021, we've actually seen a 4% increase. But again, that was at the height of that market and not at the end of the year. Okay, so next on this list is Blanco County. So Blanco County is located just to the north of San Antonio on 281. And what's great about this county is it's cheaper than Fredericksburg and Gillespie County, but you get all the benefits of being closer, the proximity to San Antonio and to Austin, but you're also close to all those wineries and all those breweries that are out in that area. And then you're also really close to Canyon Lake. So during those summer months, if you just want to go ahead and take a lake day, take a boat out, go swimming, whatever, wakeboarding, Canyon Lake is just to the south of you, and you could be there probably within 20-30 minutes, just depending on where you're at in Blanco County. So the median sales price in May for Blanco County was $477,000 compared to December, which was $410,000, a 16% decrease, which totaled up to about $67,000 year over year. But on a positive note, Blanco County did see a positive 19% increase from May of 2021, with that median sales price price at that time being right around $345,000. Now again, these data points can be manipulated, misconstrued a little bit because some counties may have more sales at the beginning of the year than the later part of the year, or just bigger sales. But to get you the most accurate information possible, we have to go off that median sales price data. Okay, so next on this list is Gillespie County, which is where I currently live. So it's located about an hour northwest of San Antonio. But again, the big talk of this county is Fredericksburg, which has the Main Street shopping. It's got the wineries, the breweries. It's got the Nimitz Museum. It's got world-class dining and so much more. Okay, so the median sales price in Gillespie County for May was $753,000, just over that amount, and $595 in December, which is a crazy $159,000 decrease year over year, dropping 26%. Again, there's likely some pretty big discrepancies here. During that time, May of last year, we had some rather large sales, which again kind of threw off that data just a little bit. And now comparing it against May of 2021, which had a median price of $525,000, we actually had a rather impressive 13% increase. So if you bought a home at any point during that time, early 21, you're still doing pretty darn good. Now it's time for you to buckle up because we are going through the two counties that saw the two major changes, negative changes from May of 2022 through December. Okay, so this takes us to Kerr County, which is located about an hour northwest of San Antonio off of I-10, just on the other side of Comfort. And within this county you have Kerrville itself, Centerpoint, Ingram, Mountain Home, and Hunt. So this county is most well known for the Guadalupe River going right through the middle of it, surrounded by big, beautiful hills. But each year, this river, especially down at the Lewis Hayes Park, brings all kinds of festivals and concerts. And one of the biggest events throughout the year is the 4th Down by the River, which is put on. It's a big concert by Robert Earl Keen, a huge Texas musician that pretty much everybody knows if you are from Texas. And this is no doubt one of the biggest events put on probably within the entire hill country each and every year. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the numbers. So the prices got up to $432,000 in May of 2022, but dropped $146,000 down to $285,000. Now this is kind of hard to believe, and I really doubt that the numbers had dropped that significantly, but honestly, the numbers are coming directly from Texas Association Realtors, who get their numbers from our local Board of Realtors and MLS system. I'm thinking one of the big reasons for this may be because the huge drop of sales in the fourth quarter of 2022, but also the 55% increase in houses coming on the market. As we keep moving deeper into 2023, I'll keep a close eye on this and also update you guys on the changes throughout the year. Now let's go ahead and quickly compare it to 2021, which looks like we've also seen a 15% decrease since that time. So it's my professional opinion, if you bought a home anywhere around that time frame, you should probably go ahead and hang tight and not sell right now, just because the market has gone down since that time. Okay, so have you guessed what you think number one on this list might be? I'm still hearing it a lot, every day almost, from people online and in person, that they think the market's still going to continue to go down. But if you look at this list again, other than Kendall County, we've seen pretty significant drops. 40,000 almost up to 158,000. So if you've bought a house anytime within the last couple of months, you've really saved yourself from buying within the height of the market until now. Okay, so this brings us to number 6 on the list. And I think earlier I said number 1, but I meant number 1 as far as drops. But number 6 on this list is Mason County. So Mason County's located about 2 hours northwest of San Antonio, about 45 minutes northwest of Fredericksburg. And this county has a very small population of about 3,900 people, consisting mainly of farmers and ranchers. What I like most about this county is the beautiful, beautiful red rocks that cover the land. So if you're in like rock climbing with Jeeps and stuff like that, there are definitely a lot of different places you can go to go do something like that, if that's what you're into. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at these crazy numbers. But before we get started, I must add this. There was only 2 single family homes that sold in December for the entire county. So these numbers are definitely going to be off. So just for fun, I'll give you the numbers for the entire year as well. So in May, Mason County had a median sales price of $310,000, and in December it dropped to $145,000. That's a 113% decrease. But again, there was only 2 sales. May of 2021, the median price was just above $165,000. But like I said, let's go ahead and look at the entire year to see what happened there in Mason County. So they ended the year with a median sales price of $325,000. But let's take a look at the graph for growth trends, and you'll notice that there was a significant decrease in median price starting from February and has continued to drop since then. Now again, this data is based upon the median sales prices for a 6-month period. And a lot of people are still thinking their prices are going to continue to drop here in the Hill Country. So I want to hear it from you. What do you think down below in the comments? What do you think is going to happen with our real estate market here in the Texas Hill Country? It just might be a pricing heaven for those of you looking for a good deal. Ryan Rendon here with the Rendon Realty Group, and we'll see you at the next video.